Screw it, we can go. Hello. Hi, friends. Who was I kidding? We got better music. It's Silly Voices. Damn straight, it's silly. Kappa, how's your Monday? I ask like we haven't been out today. That's gonna be assume got the same. Yeah, part 5, act 2, Starlight Sonata, picking up the piece. Also, I forgot to do this, but here too. Nope, 3 people. Is my mic cutting in and out? I'm so sorry. It's because I didn't have the gain set up all the way because I was really loud earlier. And so when I was looking away, I figured I... One. We got 3 raids yesterday, and I was so done after a 6-hour stream. I forgot to thank them on my way out. Like a absolute goober. Like an absolute buffoon. Like an absolute knobhead. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. I know! Fucking no, don't finish your thought, Allie. In another day of Allie should not finish her thoughts. Look, my brain is really hot, and so, yeah. I'm just not gonna finish the thought. I should just listen to more rap and steal some of the shit that they say so that I don't come up with my own cursed phrases. Like, I only say that because I've always, in the back of my head, wait. Something about beating them up and then hiding the Bible if God's watching. I don't know the exact lyric right now. I'm not gonna go look it up. She's a lazy girl. She's a very lazy girl. The kind you don't take home to mother. True statement. Don't take me home to your parents. I will not impress. Thank you! Beat your ass and hide the Bible of God's watch, and that is absolutely the line. That's absolutely the line in full. I was just like, I forgot the yo ass part of it. Maybe it's because I'm really white and I don't talk like that, so I just, you know, I forget. Or because it feels wrong for me to say it. I never really know which one's the most accurate one. Anywho, what's this? We're gonna play a game. We're gonna play a game. I should do the thing that's on screen, huh? I feel like I should talk more at the start of stream, but then I don't. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly a whole day to finish up all those little repairs. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. Ah, a new drink, you say? That way, whoever comes in can get at least a small taste of normalcy. That's right, I forgot that last time we were in this game, all the stars fell out of the sky because someone that quote-unquote is or is not our friend decided to yeet the stars out of the sky. I think that sounds like a good plan. Oh, who's this? Who you be? Innkeeper. Jade? Oh, I do know who this is. Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. No hard feelings. Remind me again, who started that whole brawl? No clue, actually. Must have slipped my mind. Would a drink help you remember? If I wanted to chat about it, maybe, but you know how much of the remnants of the past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times, after all. Although I brought you something I knew you'd find useful, just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. It's some Thunder Sage. I found it on one of my jobs, but I didn't really have any use for it. Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. Tastes dreadful, numbs your tongue. You seem to be speaking from experience. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure if it was still open. Is it that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Fuck you. Aw, don't take it too personally. You've still got some of your old... Oh, I like this backbeat all of a sudden. This is new music. Oh, this is fun. Spark? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Thank you. Now, I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll quicken my reflexes. Gotcha. We can do that. We're very good at that. I'm gonna use this because God forbid I remember this. Oh, this is Sunny Breeze. Interesting, but we're probably gonna go with the Swift Strike. Which is this one, please. Ooh. Me slowly remembering how to play this game. And then I would like 1 defense. And 1 brain, please. Was I just doing this on mouse last time? Yeah, I was. That's why. No wonder I couldn't remember what the controls are. I wasn't using them. No actual sparks, but perhaps something sparkling. Now that's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten on near so much after all. Well, some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to date, checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished up a job in the Saye Plains. A sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. I, myself, am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes, they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Some things gotta pay the bills after all. So I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. The fuck were you doing in the sand? Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretend to be part of the local fauna and... Snap! Gone you are. Anyway, I also heard some unrest in Zoford from one of the other local merchants and decided to go take a look. Zoford the seaport? Yeah. Always considered it a rather calm area. It was. Still is. Sometimes, at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves guild. So I went there to deal with some bandits, look at their most wanted list, and cash out. There was no real challenge, though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hushed whispers at the marketplace, that is. Yeah, the music in this is really good in this scene. I'm so confused as to what happened. I don't know what's going on with this music. Something about the Archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Perhaps a job for you? I'm not a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's going to pay me, you know? Of course. I was more interested in hearing more about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So I came here. Naturally, I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of your tavern. It's not that bad. Sure, whatever you say. So do you know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. The tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Oh, hello? New character? Shooting stars, it's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink, please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I'll have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. Character I've never fucking met before. I'm assuming it's nope. This one, Frosted Lagoon. 3 dashes of defense. 1 dash of brawn. And a little charm to get yourself out of a hairy situation. Oh, hi, Andu. Put it away. Yeah. Sparkly eyes. So freaking cute, I swear to God. Please, enjoy. Like dragon scales. Sturdy, strong, flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off. I can only imagine what scars it must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some rains managed to affect not only the tavern, but if some star rain managed to affect not only the tavern, but the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money's right, of course. No, thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things. Alright, Chief. The offer stands. What? You don't really believe it was just shooting stars, do you? What else could it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia, rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something that I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is... Oh, God, fucking D&D names. Aletheia Anwar? Aletheia Anwar? That's what I'm going with. I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the Gilded Sea. I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those who would bring doom. And I am very aware of when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Aletheia. Now, trust me when I tell you this was more than your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually, I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast, dedicated to Cassiopeia. I fucking need the map again. Northeast. This way. Probably here in the Forbidden Valley. Akmar Outpost. Aperture! There it is! I like that you can... Aperture is a dragon temple dedicated to the Lady of the Gilded Lake and was built only a few decades ago. Within the jungle's verdant heart, Cassiopeia's temple stands like a gracious sentinel in an otherwise harsh and hostile environment. Guarded at its center is the only portal to the astral plane, the reason why Cassiopeia's worshippers have chosen this as their stronghold. Not much is known about this temple since no one lives in the Forbidden Valley. The Order of Starlight aren't exactly a talkative bunch either. A pity. Which one is this? Hey there, Evelyn. Senile Vampire. That's right, we sent the Edgelord off to do that. We did stop that one, and then... Right. Actually, hold on. Quest. Oh, there we go. An Archmage is looking for their familiar that went... Oh, here we go. Jade is some sort of my fucking... Words! 32, she, her, bounty hunter, Sae Plains, chaotic good. Right! I forgot I made tarot deck for this. I forgot everyone was based on tarot. So then... The Emperor. Upright means stability, leadership, bravery, bold action, and structure. Reverse means immaturity, pettiness, rigidity, domination, anger. I have a funny feeling I know she's reversed right now. And then Aletheia is a Seraph. 25, she, her, cleric. From the Aperture, lawful good, and her arcana is the High Priestess. Which for her means wisdom, intuition, dreams, meandering, and enigma. But in reverse means ignorance, shallowness, lack of trust, a closed mind, and secrets. I really like the introduction of the, or the use of the major arcana in this. I think it does a really good job at, like, I think it does a really good job of grounding the characters in some sort of lore. And, like, for those of people who understand tarot really well, they automatically kind of get an idea of what the character is going to be like. Maybe even the arc of a character's story? But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her. To take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I am very attuned to the realms of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just say astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? Yo! Okay, we got beef. Beautiful. I love beef in games. It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happened. Perhaps even a tad beforehand. Oh? Quest? Quest? I want more of my other quests, please. Like, give me another part of the Banshee quest. Like, the feeling of impending doom when all the hairs on your neck stood up and, you know, there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, in Keep, I came right here after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It is a matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those affected, many referred to you in your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues, at least to help me start with my investigation. My dude, my main character, we know who did it. We know who did the thing. Well, she could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I can certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best. Aid those in need. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about all this? Things like this happen all the time, and people like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you will be happy there are people like me. Sure. What? These two have beef on sight. I'm kind of loving the drama. Before I forget, innkeeper. Yes, Alethea? I will help you fix up your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So I'll be going. Maybe we will know more about all this when I return. Okay, so what's her deal? Alethea is a righteous devotee to the dragon Cassiopeia, a fact she makes sure everyone knows. She's probably the fucking... Okay, hold on. This is like the Mormon kid who, like... Would you rather have $5 million or 5 minutes with Joseph Smith? Would pick 5 minutes with Joseph Smith. She's very eager in her ambitions to save people and protect the world from falling stars and the like. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis? Not sure if I'd call this a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said, then the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she wanted it to. Are you religious? No. But I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more than confident in saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they get paid without working. I've known Jade for years, but it's good to see she's back in the area. She's not the type of person you ever have to worry about. She's strong, independent, and always looking for a new gig to make a living. A little empathy wouldn't hurt her, but that's probably too much to ask for. I wouldn't say they aren't working. Then what are they doing to help in a crisis like this? They're taking care of the grand scheme of things. Pah! Wishful thinking. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What is this character design? What is this character design? What is this? What? Who? What is? He's got a little blush, and his little scarf is so gooby, but the eyes everywhere. I don't know how I feel about this. The cat fingers for hands. The cat fingers for hands. Heyo. Greetings, adventurer. Who? Me? You're the only one who entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? That's just her standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover more, I suppose. I have a wide variety of greetings. The funniest thing is that the game characters treat me like the NPC. And like some of them openly acknowledge that I would be an NPC. Or that I am an NPC with diverse like voice roles. Like diverse voice lines. A well-written NPC, as it were. Thank you. I'm hoping that I can keep the voice going. If that makes you feel better. Hit me and give me something from your repertoire of greetings. Hey, yo, bro! How hops it? Greetings, traveler. I am personally attached to hey, yo, bro! But how hops it is a sentence. Is a sentence. That is most certainly a sentence. I think I'm going with Ayo, bro. Cringe fail. Didn't you greet me like that? It's different when I do it. Yeah, their whole demeanor revolves around cringe. Yeah, exact. Wait, what? Who even are you? Jade, you? Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I'd prefer it if no one stole anything. So what the fuck is he? What is his race? Because I want to say like golem based on the cracks on the like stone like texture or stone like exterior, but I would assume some sort of fae on the idea of can I steal your name? Drakes, got it. Can I have a drink then if I can't have your names? Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm, can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery. Seaside, what do you mean you don't have power right now? Are you okay? Is everything okay? What happened? What happened? Oh, shit. Seaside, please stay safe. Keep me updated. Make sure... Okay, I'm glad you're fine. Continue to stay fine. Hopefully you get your power back soon. That's real scary, though. That's real scary. I genuinely don't know if I can remember the voice. Please. Does the turtle have a nose piercing? Does the turtle have a nose piercing? Am I seeing a turtle with a nose ring? Alright, back to reading. What? Worms can be slippery. Peaches does have a nose piercing. 2, indeed. Actually, Peaches got her septum, and I was like, shit, should I have gotten a septum instead of the nose piercing that I have? Because I have a nostril piercing. Not that the Muppet gives any details as to what I look like as a human being. That wasn't... Never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. I'm assuming if we're going for slippery, we want... Yeah, we're going to be doing this one. This year, I had to decide whether or not I was going to be doing another piercing or a new tattoo. And I'm going with tattoo. Skadoosh there. Then we do one of the Casa Azul. Put your little sign away so I can give you your pets, Andu. Yeah, that's my good boy. Look at them, they match. No worms, but perhaps it'll suit your tastes. Oh, wow. This is great. Amazing, even. Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that. I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? When he does these eyes, it fucking kills me. This whole character design is bizarre in the best way possible. Who else? Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo. It's short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere all at once. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian native or by ancestry? Native, duh. Ah, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, TBH. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it's different here on Gaia? Yeah, I mean, not really, but I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. What the fuck is this character? What is this character? Theft, identity fraud, murder, all's goody goody with me because I can be someone else tomorrow. In Avalon, they all see through that game pretty quickly. I see. Changeling, then? Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. Whatever happens in the tavern stays in the tavern. We are secretly Vegas. Then we're cool. Cool. So what brings you here, Iniko? This and that, you know. Zenith seemed like a cool town with a cool name. Got distracted by that giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come in and say hi. That would be mine.
Cool. I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot.
This is an interesting design for a changeling, now that I'm thinking about it, because changeling are usually, at least in, well, no, they're technically, well, yeah, they are usually, like, Fae adjacent. So I guess that's the stealing of the name thing then, right? Like, that would make a lot of sense.
That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket.
And did you admire the wrecked ruins that was once Zenith?
I mean, I love chaos, so...
Is it that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern and keep? The city looks like a broken mirror.
You bet it does.
Looks like a star hit the center of Zenith and...
boom!
Yup. Oh. Okay. Zenith is in shambles after the star rain last night. The crater left in the city center carved a destruction that rippled through the town. Okay, so these two are going to go together. Lower. Thank you. But there's nothing we can do about it.
Exactly. Someone will fix it.
And that someone is not me.
Me neither.
That someone could be you.
Me? No, nuh-uh. Absolutely not. I don't get involved with these sorts of things ever. Who am I to fix other people's problems?
I just make them. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me.
Are they gonna pay me for it?
Not enough, that's for sure. You work for nothing, and in the end, no one thanks you for it. Heroism is an unprofitable art form. If you're lucky, you'll even get in trouble for destroying someone's property. And after you fought tooth and nail to save a village from eternal damnation. Or something like that.
Exactly.
I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, huh?
Ugh, no way. Their self-righteousness and self-sacrificial hero complexes aren't my vibe.
I wouldn't say that all adventurers are like that. Hashtag not all adventurers.
Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies.
I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris.
Another classic. Reminds me of a group I met last week in Arrowve. They were nice, but too nice, you know?
I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars?
Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen. Didn't care. But I was nice to them too, you know.
The cat fingers is what's killing me. Like, the eye thing is freaky, but the little cat fingers? Do his fingers lick things on impact?
Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe, full-on robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup.
Leviathan? Huh, why him?
Dunno.
Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise?
His sister?
Cassiopeia?
Ah, right. Sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea, but
what is your cup of tea?
Fraud.
Checks out. Okay, just Iniko, changeling, age questionable, they, them. They're a monk class, interesting. From Avalon, chaotic neutral, and judgment. Hold for judgment. Please hold for judgment. Hi, Rez. Judgment, here we go. Judgment upright usually means improvement, forgiveness, a change of perspective, absolution, and rebirth. But reverse, which is I think kind of they're starting them in reverse and then I think the idea is that eventually their stories will reverse their cards. But oppression, lack of self-awareness, failure, repeated mistakes, and self-loathing. Hi Rez, how's your Monday going? Yeah, so all of them come with an arcana, and so far they've all been different. So I'm wondering if they're doing all of the major arcana, because if so, that's quite a few characters we're gonna have to meet. And too many voices for me to pick enough. Originally from Avalon, Iniko is now vibing on Gaia, probably because people here aren't used to the trickery of changelings yet. They're always looking for a new victim to fool, and they don't take anything too seriously. The thing on their shoulder is called Kori, short for corruption. Obviously. Which coworker is it, Rez? Give me the coworker tea. Please and thank you. It's me.
Hey ho!
Hi, Ultron, how are you? Yeah, give me story. Oh, I just cracked my neck so good. I just cracked my neck so good. I'm good. It's stupid hot where I am. Good lord. And I don't have AC, so hold on. Dude, I want to be broken like a good book. Like, you know when someone just like really snaps that spine? I would like to be bent in the same way. Hi, Ruiner. Right, like sometimes the neck just feels like it shouldn't. Like the neck seems so fragile and there's not a lot of like muscle in there. And then you really let her rip and it's just as satisfying as a good back crack. Oh, Ultron, I'm so sorry. It's been like 29C here for most of the day and I have no AC. Rez, it seems like this dude just wants to not work and will make himself do BS jobs so that he's not working. That is some bullshit. Oh, fuck? Yeah, retain heat. For sure, because I'm on like the 18th floor, and you know what they say about heat. Heat rises. Boy howdy is it fucking hot in here sometimes. I mean, I'm lucky because so the loft that's upstairs is in front of like, I used to be in that room. I used to like stream and live in the loft, which is in front of a 20-foot tall window that is west facing. So sunset comes and it is like, all day long, it's really quite warm, but then sunset hits and you've got sun directly on you. It's super stuffy because there's no windows. There is an outdoor balcony, like a little patio area up there, but it's just not pleasant. It is not pleasant. And I'm not someone who does well heat. I'm not a heat girly. Here's my stance on this, right? Like, I prefer cold to warm because when it's cold and I need more warmth, I can add a sweater. When it's hot and I need to cool down and I'm already at a base layer of skin, what do you want me to do? Rip my flesh off and let the muscles just, you know, relax in the nice air? It is so much easier to warm up than cool off. I hate having to cool off. I am pale can be some days. I'm not like albino pale, but I am decently pale. Like, I used to be pale enough, especially when I was living in Japan, where you'd put my like inside of my arm in the sun and it would reflect, like it would flash light. Yeah, also, hi Courtney. You know what? You probably should have puked on him. That's fine. You probably should have puked on him. But yeah, I don't do well in the heat. I don't like the heat. I'm also, you know, I'm a big girl. You know what big girls do? We retain more fucking heat than we need to. So, in this essay, I will explain why we need to shoot out the sun. Artificial sun when? NASA? NASA, I'm speaking directly to you. Can we temperature control the sun, please? Pretty please? With a cherry on top? Yes, Rez, what would you like of me? A mercy killing and then it takes us all out with it. I think that's perfect. Then I wouldn't have to go to work. And that would be nice. You know, the US government feels like a fucking fever dream. It feels like a goddamn fever dream most days. I, unfortunately, cannot help everyone at this one time. Hashtag Space Force. If I could, I would, but there is only one of me, and I can only help so many people. And by the amount of people I'm currently helping is 0, though. Because I cannot even help myself. I just need to introduce you guys to my fellow Canadians. You all get married to a Canadian. You all import yourselves up here. And when immigration asks, you're like, our friend Allie introduced us. Rez, bold of you to assume I have a lot of friends, but sure. You know, don't even tell me you have less dramatic gossip. Just feed me the gossip. You know my love language is receiving gossip about people I have no knowledge of. Courtney, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Right, how was it going with that, Rez? I am sipping my little water as we did it. Fuck the game. I'm sipping. They're drinking, I'm drinking. No, Courtney, absolutely. We're here to snoop. Don't even apologize. My love language is getting tea from people. Everyone has to know that when they come in here and give me tea. Was she or was she not flirting with you? Oh, Rez. Ooh la la. Allie's favorite veg is a beet root. I'm actually an herbal girly, Lucidity, because I cannot have caffeine. Hey, Rez, how do you feel about being a tour guide? How do you feel about going exploring? Hi, Eleventy. Bye, Eleventy. Wait, what? Allie's Mormon. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Excuse you. Lemony, get the fuck back here. I am a retired Catholic. Thank you very much. I am an out of practice Catholic. I am a denounced yeah, because I'm allergic. It gives me migraines. Not because I'm Mormon. I want the record straight. I want the record straight. I do not... I don't know enough about Mormons to be Mormon. Also, Lucidity, Void, congratulations on your wedding. I will sing at it if you would like. It's Bible fanfic! Okay, real talk. Okay, go do your lurk. Bye, hi, bye, 11D. I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Real talk, there is a fanfic that ships Jesus and Hitler, and it's bad. It's really bad. It's obviously really bad. But, like, it's really bad. You know what, Rez? The way you can do that, like, if it comes up again, you can be like, I know a lot of good places. If you're interested and you feel comfortable with that, I'd love to either give you a list or show you sometime. Also, y'all are being yeeted into ads. Do you want me to take a little break for you? You know, Rez, sometimes I may have lack of game in real life, but I do sometimes know what I'm doing. That's actually a really good manga. I genuinely really love that manga. You should, Rez. As someone who's only ever been in one relationship, you should. Hold on, actually, I don't want this on my... I need this in an incognito browser. Let me go get this for Ultron. I am very sincere. I will say that. I am very sincere. I wonder if this is gonna work. It does work! There you go, Ultron. Enjoy it. I wanted to... Jesus did weep. Jesus did weep. Jesus wept on this day. I genuinely was like, I wanted to do a redeem or a community challenge to do another reading, and then I would read a cursed fanfic. This was one of the options, but this would get me TOS'd so fast. This would get me TOS'd so fucking fast. My Immortal is in the running, though. If I do this community challenge, my Immortal is actually one of the ones in the running. Please tell me y'all know what my Immortal is. Is there someone here who does not know my Immortal? The what? Oh my god, the Praying Mantis book. You told me about this. Oh my god, that actually is a good point, Courtney. That is a really good point. Courtney, that is an actual direct quote. Courtney, please hold. I will actually read you a little bit of my Immortal right now. I will read you part of my Immortal right now. I know I said I would do this as a redeem, but I think you need to understand how bad this is. We're getting a real treat here. It is... Oh, come on, Courtney. Let me serenade you with my reading voice. Let me serenade you with my reading voice.
Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair. That's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. Oh wait, I'm not even done. This is not even like I'm not even that's what that is one sentence. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. Yeah, this is Harry Potter fanfic. I forgot to drop that fact. Go back to work, Rez. Yeah, it's Draco fanfic. Also, Ultron, I'm so sorry you read that. I'm so sorry you read that. But yeah, that is My Immortal was a frontrunner for incredibly cursed fanfic that I could read to you guys. Should you guys want another reading challenge? That was kind of the vibe. That was the idea, at least. Let me know what you think. We're gonna keep doing the game. So, Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of some— oh god, I can't. Exactly, Ultron! It's the gift that keeps on giving! It's the emails from the early 2000s, where it was like, if you don't pass this on to 10 people, you're gonna be cursed for life! Guess what? This is the curse, and you pass it on. Hot potato, pass it on. How was I doing this person's voice again? The start of something terrible. Tattered wings tainting the gilded sea in dark shades of misery. Leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How did you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills? No, but I heard about that when I was in Zoford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Yeah, you should have sent out the email. Guess what? 2024, Allie slaps you with the Jesus Hitler fanfic. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. He also read that from his tea leaves. Whoa, seems like the guy was a real psychic. I guess divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaf said, the wing shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell. Dalwell? So it really could be true. What? It sounded like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. If the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. I wish it was Avalon, New Jersey. Welcome to the fantasy map that is this game. Huzzah! I don't know where any of these things are.
I guess if I clicked in on sections, I could actually, like, find the town. Maybe.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Nope. I think Avalon, New Jersey would be far more interesting. These bartending games tend to go like fantasy or sci-fi. I'd love to see one just make one that's just incredibly realistic about a real place. Just like a real, like, bumfuck nowhere place. Sorry, Ultron, I don't know if I want to reopen this can of worms, but what is Cold Steel the Edgehog? What is Cold Steel the Edgehog? Do I really want to know? Or am I being spared some sort of evil knowledge that this exists? Because you can feel free to spare me. I know it's some sort of Sonic the Hedgehog bullshit. I am certain. I am certain it is some Shadow the Hedgehog bullshit. Is it a fanfic though? Curiosity is getting the better of me, and this is a cat ready for death. So hit me. But it fits what I heard in Zoford. Happened just a few days ago?
Oh, that's how you're connecting it all.
Okay. I want to make a quest, please. I'll make quest. I got 3 of these things together. How else?
No idea. I thought he was just babbling.
With everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. Odd that the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Perhaps no one would pay them for it?
Or the other job paid better.
Maybe they didn't want to be held responsible for any possible repercussions. Maybe they just realized they can't save everybody.
Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all this, and were just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them, lol.
Enough with your maybes, they're pointless and they aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade.
Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper.
Indeed, Iniko.
But not for long. I'm getting bored and I'm broke.
So you're going to...
Look around the town. Surely some people don't...
Hi, Daniel. Thank you for the sippy... Oh, Daniel said care package. Got it. Daniel said care package. Got it. I will sit upright.
Surely some people don't need their shiny things anymore.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The edgiest boy who ever lived. I didn't know this and I hate that.
I'm a Souls player. I'm a Souls player. I'm a Souls player.
Was that enough? Was that plenty of them for you there, Daniel? At this rate, I'm just feeding all the Souls players I know goofy ways to... I'm just making fun of them and they're embracing it.
Get good. Get good.
Am I gonna have to make a silly voices redeem? Is this what this is?
Good luck finding someone to help that definitely isn't me.
Yeah, imagine loving Souls player, loving getting beaten up on. Who knows, you know? Wait, what is it? Oh, wait, what is the voice I do for that?
I'm a Souls, I'm a Souls player.
Like, that one has now been, like, There's two people who use that as like a redeem or a walk-on on their channel. Sniff even has it so if he says souls out loud, that'll play. He's got his streamer bot listening to him. So far, I haven't been disappointed by the others. Let me I don't even... Do I want to finish that word? Do I want to finish that combined word?
You know how to never get disappointed?
How?
Never have expectations. Duh.
Well, aren't you just a breath of fresh air, Iniko? Could have figured that one out. New quest time! Yoink. Yoink. Whoop, this one's the third, this one's second. And pen, please. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly stars. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly stars, how I wonder. Ah! The beautiful yet disastrous starfall left Zenith in shambles. The city and surrounding farmlands are destroyed and some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower wouldn't leave the entire night sky empty. So what exactly happened? Is it a harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of this calamity can be traced back to Dalwell, an island in the south of Fizoa. Okay, so that's actually... You feed my little Andu. Alright, who came to my... Oh, next chapter. A New Dawn, second of the astral moon. Oh no, I don't remember her voice. Oh no, I don't remember her voice. This is why I'm a bad DM. Oh no, Ultron. Okay, hit me. Hit me with it while I figure out what her voice was. I'm reading that. I know Capo's reading that. I'm not even sure if I want that allowed or not. It is absolutely just the worst. Okay, cool. I'm glad you're like, I also am not gonna let you let that through. Appreciate the understanding on that one. Because it did get auto-modded, so I'm gonna leave it in the auto-mod, and I'm gonna maybe let something else, if I decide to let the word that it's flagging through, it'll be through another post, or another message. Alrighty. Actually, where's Capo? Capo, are you here? Capo, my boy, are you around? Yeah, I got a strict-ass auto mod. Sometimes I appreciate it. Sometimes I know people can get really riled up by the fact that it hits them so hard. You know what? I will agree with you on that one. I don't know if I really want to listen to this, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm a Souls player. I'm a Souls player. I'm a Souls player.
Yep, that, yeah, that is unsurprising that is a clip. I saw the one tick up on the, you know, Decap was the one that was like, hey, make sure you monitor your clips. You can do that in OBS. And I was like, why would I need to do that? This is that time. This is that time. And I appreciate it. It was a good decision. It was a good mod move. Actually, now that I'm here, give me 2 shakes of a second, because I'm actually going to go back and listen to the voice and see if I actually know what I did. Right, I was doing Southern for Dwarves because we thought Southern for Dwarves was very funny. Got it. In key. Oh god, Southern. How do you do Southern voices again? Fuck it, we're just gonna go with a voice. In keep. Rhea. You've got any new lands for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones from your own. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'm not able to do Australian. Nah. Nar. Australian, not on my options. I need to learn how to do accent. Because I am not someone who can do silly voices very well. I'll go check if I serve that. High defense. No, they don't. I went and I found it because I saw the tick go up and I was like, what did he make? What did he make? Oh, it's Frosted Lagoon. Yeah, you stepped away right as I was summoning you. I see how it is. And then I called you out for teaching me to monitor my clips like this. Do you regret teaching me how to do this? Do you regret your decisions, Daniel? Baby. Sucks to suck. Some defense to keep your favorite Eden Keeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough, you're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Mrs. Frostgrip. Ms. My bad, Ms. Frostgrip. I just thought since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Yeah, single and ready to mingle. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right about now. There he is. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragons, she is not some dream nor a fragment of the past. Big stretch time? Actually, I'm gonna get up for this. Because do that, I turn into a little bit of an exorcist. Because I am hyper flexible. Learned that through my dentist. Hi, Zach! Things are good. We're doing silly voices. I'm being a goober, but it's all D&D themed, so it's okay. How are you, Zach? How was your Monday? No, okay, so... I don't just start bending over backwards for my dentist. No, my dentist My dentist, I have TMJ in my jaw, which means my jaw cracks. I can dislocate and put my jaw back in its place. And my dentist decided to tell me this, or I went to a specialist. Honestly, a little bit, Ultron. A little bit. I don't like the drill and I don't like the dentist. No. So I've been able to crack my jaw since, I don't know if my mic will pick it up, but we can try because it's pretty loud. It's like soft clicking. It's probably not picking it up that much. Courtney's immediately like, no thank you. No thank you. But I went to my dentist, or the specialist, and I was like, hey, so my jaw is able to do this. And he goes, dead ass. Yeah, mine cracks a lot on command. I just have to open my mouth for it to do this sound. That sound was just me opening my mouth. Which is great up until the lockjaw hits. No, my dentist did not go dead ass. My dentist looks at me and he goes, do you know you have a big mouth? Sir? Like, excuse me? I was like, you could have asked my coworkers if you want to talk about my gossiping habits. He's like, no, you're like a snake. You can unhinge your jaw in order to make more room because the face part of your face, your skin and muscles, are less room than your jaw allows for. So your jaw just unhinges itself entirely in order to make up the room. Or is it the other way around? Where I've got big old cherubim cheeks and my jaw doesn't. Hiss, bitch. Mormon snake confirmed. I'm not a Mormon. Sometimes if the food is like big enough, I will have to unhinge my jaw just to like eat. But like for me, that's like a decent sized burger is enough. Like even when I was singing, I would crack my jaw open to get some of the high notes. And then what happened one day was I locked my jaw open and my singing teacher had to dislocate my jaw for me and put it back in place. I do savor my food. I don't swallow it whole. I know how to chew. Duck confirmed. Wait, what? Why do we keep making me into other animals? Courtney, that would make you the snake. That would make you the snake. Just saying. I would then not be the snake. Oh, both sides of the jaw are going right now. So my jaw doesn't crack, like, together. They crack, like, they don't crack simultaneously. They crack one at a time because they crack in different, like, opennesses. Since when is this a single snake? Honestly, this is usually a no snake channel, honestly. Normally we are not a snake channel. I don't know what's happening today. I don't know what energy has come in today, but I'm living for it. I guess we have... Look, Ultron. Actually, no, don't look. I don't want to finish that thought. I'm not finishing that thought. I'm not finishing that thought. I'm gonna keep playing the game. I'm gonna keep doing my silly voices now, if that's cool with you guys. Before I dig myself into a hole out here. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift?
When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I'll help you put them on. Rhea doesn't have ear piercings, though. Wait. Alright, Ultron, I will not play game anymore. I will do the name game instead. I see how it is. I see how it is. Oh no, this is one of the newer ones I put in. This is one of the newer ones I put in. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, the name game is where I'm gonna read out a name that is seemingly normal. It is not spelled normally because people out there can't spell things normally. You can use the command guess with 3 different guesses of how to spell the name. Let me go grab someone because I know they don't like missing the game. The name of the day is Gabe. Gabe. You would think, how'd someone fuck this one up? It's so short. I promise you it's been fucked up. This is just name dull. Oh, Courtney, I do love these guesses, though. Ren, it's Gabe today. Gabe. Y'all are gonna be so mad when you know what the game is. Or what the name is. Gabe. It's just Gabe. Like Gabriel, but short. Ren? I'm making a G sound, but there's no G in it. Oh, but the thing says there's no G in it. Yeah, that's correct. That's why I was like, you guys are gonna hate the name of the day. I saw this and went, oh, someone's gonna get real mad about this. And it's not that there's no G, it's that the G is in the wrong Oh, Ren's starting to put 2 and 2 together here. Ren's putting 2 and 2 together here. If you guys are cool with it, I'm gonna leave the name of the game up, the name of the day up, so that if people want, they can come and try and guess. Because I think this one is so naturally cursed. Unless you would like... Oh, oh, I love this. I love this so much. I love this so... this game brings me so much joy. Alright, I'm going back to reading with silly voices. Now, wait... Oh, he got little earrings. Are those suns?
Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. What do you think? I like them. They match my other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you like leatherback clasps. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point, or maybe I dreamt it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed onto Gaia like a rain of fire or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was washed away by the fallen stars, the rain of the fallen stars. Oh! So the empty night sky wasn't a dream. No. Blessed! How are you? Oh, Courtney, you already used up your attempts. I'm so sorry. Blessed, if you're wondering what they're doing, we have a name game currently up. You have to guess, using the guess command, the cursed spelling of the name Gabe, which apparently starts with the J-A. If you would like. We like to make fun of the unique Y-O-U-N-E-E-K spelling of names. You know, like the Paisleys with too many E-I-G-H's in it. That is genuinely awful as well, Blessed. I love it. You have 3 guesses if you want them. No, guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible, so it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep. Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again? Worth a try. Gilfer, feel free to try. We're still guessing. It's Gabe. Today's name of the day is Gabe. Also, hi Gilfer, how are you? Then I would like to try. Yeah, and it starts with the J. Exactly. What the shit? Preferably something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. So we're looking for a strength drink. It's probably going to be the brawling drink, but let's see here. Yeah, it's going to be the Southern Brawler. Hey, Gilfer, that's okay. With an extra hard J. The hardest J. The hardest J is what I used to call my marijuana. Blessed, good job on getting your 3 in. Even if you didn't get it right. Oh, you did get the most accurate though, apparently. Nice. Even though you didn't get it 100% right, we have 2 lists. One for the most accurate and one for the most cursed. So when the guessing is done, we'll do a poll with all the cursed, with 5 of the most cursed options. I'm just leaving it a little open today since it's such a fun one for me. Hey, in you go. Close, Guilford, but I'm still giving it to Blessed. Hey, buddy. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. It's the same drink you get every time. It's the only red drink on my menu. You've never had another drink. Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So what do you two think about that star rain? Was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell Cliffs. If I have irked you to this point, I have done my job correctly. If I have irked you to this point, my job has been done correctly. They better hurry up and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Baruvia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? Yeah. Oh, splendid. I haven't been in Baruvia for quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials, better ones even. That isn't going to happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? Also, Blessed, I hope you had a good Monday, by the way. What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to you? They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations, ingredients? Don't you worry, I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No, for weapons. You're going to war, but I just got you back. Heck yeah, Blessed. I hope they come through soon. You can go pick them up and y'all can hang out. Guilford, if you want, you got one more guess, and if you do one more, maybe we'll end the guessing and y'all can vote on the most cursed options. Should you like that to come up soon? I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am. I'm looking for the right material to smash the next ore heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. That face is an entire mood. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. You don't have to. Alright, I'm gonna end the guessing. So that I can reveal the name to you via the poll. So give me a sec, let me go get the poll up and running. Hi, Crazy. How are you? Finally, your suffering comes to an end. Correct. God, you guys really are making me spell real hard with this one. So many. Okay, you guys have... Dude, I'm melting. There's no AC in my place. You have 1 minute with the name revealed. Which Gabe is the worst? Also, GG, blessed soul. I'm dying, is what I'm doing. GG blessed soul on getting the most accurate. I know that it hurts to look at, but I am very happy for you. There is one that someone started it with a K. They saw that it wasn't a G. So they picked another letter, and that's a fair way to do things. Crazy, I'm dying and I'm ordering all the food that I could possibly need to eat. With extra large drinks. Gabe. Congrats to Chris for making the worst name possible in this case. Good job, bud. Gabe. Congrats is a question mark. Valid. I actually don't have any ice cream, Crazy. I should. I know you've got plenty, but I do not have any. We are toughing it out with cold water or cold Diet Coke. No. Son of Ultron. Take pride in your victory. You did good. Own it. Savor that feeling that you created a monstrosity. Anyways, how are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? Oh God, Ren. It's a fascinating. You think so? Yes, now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I stared at the sedating nothingness, I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. This is not Captain Hook. This is a vampire, and this ooze tried to eat him. They killed it, but now the ooze just lives on him. Absolutely blessed. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Thank you for coming in, by the way. I really appreciate it. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. Do we need to H.P. Lovecraft you out of that eldritch horror? That's actually... I love that. I love that. I love that. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. Hi, Casey! How are you? How was your markets this weekend? With the light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming. I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. Yeah, you hid in the closet. Hi, Dad. I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek of that letter of yours in keep? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting! You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. Oh! Yeah, I figured she would. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you, the Wonder Police? I am Aletheia Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and the Chosen of Our Lady of the Endless Light. And I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I am happy to see you were able to collect more information from my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these trying times? These times trying? What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. I had a donut today. Yo, okay, hear me out, you guys. So my mom had a bit of a Karen moment today, but I actually think I'm on her side. Normally, I'm never on the side of a Karen. Normally. I think today is a valid exception. The reason I say it's a valid exception is because my mom went to get us donuts from a Tim Hortons. And Tim Hortons has the donuts out front in a case usually. So my mom orders 2 donuts, one maple dipped, one chocolate dipped. This lady went into the back and got 2 donuts. The donuts were stale. And my mom didn't realize that until she'd left the establishment. So she calls them and is like, I would like to speak to a manager. Manager A does not come to the phone. And also the employee working there will not let her speak to the manager. So I had a stale donut, and my mom, I don't think, even ate hers. But who gives out stale donuts? How does that? No, wait, what did he say last? Oh, okay. Yeah, Tim Hortons? What the fuck? What the fuck is up, Tim Hortons? What the fuck is up? Tim Hortons has really lost its ability to provide good food. It used to be better than this. How does that not worry anyone? Oh my god, what happened? What happened, Courtney? I must know. We have other things to worry about. Hi, Chaosum. And I'm assuming bye, Chaosum? I will hydrate, thank you. Have a nice cold water. You do the lurk. Enjoy your supper, Chaosum. You were the chosen one, Tim. Tim, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you, Tim Hortons. And you go and give me 2 stale donuts? I will not accept this, Tim Hortons. I have Tim Horton merch. I love Tim Hortons so much. I have a shirt, I have a hat, I have a sweatshirt. They are very good pieces of clothing. And you still do this to me, Timothy? A la poubelle. A la poubelle. But actually, it's not even Timberly Horton. It's Miles Gilbert Tim Horton. Miles Gilbert Horton. Who do you think you fucking are? Yeah, Tim's real name is not Timothy. It's Miles Gilbert. And yes, I had to Wikipedia that. I just don't. He seems like a dad. Or he seems like a Tim. Thank you. Thanks, Dad. I hope you're doing well, Dad. My mom got real pissed on the phone. Like, I could hear her through the door, too. I think it's fair. Also, to go to the back and pull purposefully 2 stale donuts is... What kind of crime is that? And if those sorts of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. Oh. Sorry, what the absolute fuck, Courtney? Where is this waitress, and did you tip her for this kind of service? In what world is that correct? That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else could he be? I am indeed! That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Marrow Castle? Huh? That makes no sense. What is a castle? Why are you asking? I would have called the manager. I would have called the manager immediately. I would have been like, yo, come here, make this make sense. Because that's some fucking bullshit. Sorry, Dad. I know you don't like me swearing that much. But I think that's bullshit. While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hand in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I am not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemptive power of second chances. And he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, we went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. That's very fair. As they tend to be. Only if they're not eating responsibly. Who do you say you encountered again, Miss Alethea? A roguish wind echo. Ah, yes! A windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep? No. Wait, there's more drama? You've been gone for like maybe 30 minutes. Oh. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. Wherever you went for this taco salad needs to be banned from your list of restaurants, Courtney. I see. What about your blood, Miss Alethea? Are you out of your mind propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you've got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep up my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. Thanks. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis. Themis? Have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. Hi, Boom Big Pal! How are you? Blessed was in here earlier. You, like, just missed them. They had to go pick up a friend. How are you? Actually, you bring up a conversation we were having earlier, where I was talking about, so I have done a, like, community challenge before, where they, where we redeemed me reading the book Go the Fuck to Sleep. Yeah, she's a real sweetie pie, as are you, but she's a real sweetie pie. So I read them Go the Fuck to Sleep, and now I want to do another one where I read cursed fanfic. On the list is My Immortal. I'm not reading for those seasons. I did, though. Because I've been told I have a very good reading voice. I've been told I have a very soothing reading voice. Yeah, I've put Crazy to sleep a couple of times just by being on chat. Oh, I love Phoenix Wright, though. The Phoenix Wright games are so much fun. Yeah, I came here to fight. All my life, I've got to fight. Fair warning, by the way, friends. We've got about a minute and a half till ads. Which I'm more than happy to pause. Actually, I could probably use a break because I've been kind of going for 2 hours straight. So actually, I'm gonna reverse that and say I'm gonna go on break. You're gonna get going for the night? Have a good night, Crazy. Are you going live tonight, Crazy? Quick question. Answer me quickly. Yes! Okay, cool. I'll see you later then. Ah, Gilfer. 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 Are we referencing the same song? No, we are not. You're not. I will let you know. I mean, if this is the case, then I will, Gilfer, I was referencing Kendrick Lamar's All Right, which, because I am obsessed with Kendrick Lamar right now. And also, by the sound of it, it seems like we do need to do another community challenge for reading. I see how it is. Hell yeah. I mean, hold on. Here we go. This is literally me reading Go the Fuck to Sleep. I did not. But I'm gonna take a quick break to go take a break. I will be right back because I have not had a break yet today. Thanks, friends. I know I love you too. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. Thanks. I know the thing is, the problem is I know Zach's clips well enough now that I know exactly what clip that was just based on Ren's description, which is why I don't need it again. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you've got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a lot of investigation ahead of you, after all. The face on the dwarf. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads, analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I might not be in the right condition to fight whoever I encounter. Give me one moment. And we're back. My mom lost her phone in the room she was standing in. But you will be able to talk to them, so that's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Yeah, absolutely. Go do what you need to do, Courtney. Please stay safe in the heat. Practice good self-care in this heat, in these trying times. Wait, what about your flip-flop? I missed the flip-flop bit. I missed the flip-flop bit. I gotta go back. Oh, I saw the flip-flop bit now. I got it. I saw it, Rez. I scrolled. I did the scrolly scroll. I'm very sorry to hear that. Also, the dog can be your new flip-flop now. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. I know, right, Gilfer? Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, and the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I am not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. She always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once, I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Whoop! New section! New... Oh, that's where the... I see. I'm gonna go with the intelligence route because we are doing an entirely non-lethal approach. And then which one of these? No. Definitely not. What, did I not? Oh, I fucked it up. Okay. Bye-bye. Come on, Andrew. Sippy sippy. Okay. Hold on. Oh, we gotta start from the top. Got it. So we're gonna start by making the drink. I need a strength infusion. Fuck off, game. Oh, there we go. I can put that back there. I like the idea of gender being optional. Have you ever read, if you like sci-fi, have you ever read, Ursula K. Le Guin's... Wait, what book is it? Which book am I thinking of? The Left Hand of Darkness. The Left Hand of Darkness is the one that I'm thinking of. Is it really not this one? Ooh. It was this one. Oh, because it adds... Okay, there we go. I think you might like it if that's kind of your vibe. Well, this is a fancy new drink. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I am already coming up with a 38-step plan. Perhaps we should start at the nearby Gaia Temple. I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. I can't read. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. Oh, is anyone watching the new Acolyte show, the Star Wars one? Do not put spoilers in chat because I haven't seen it, but I have seen Manny Jacinto in it. And I'm partial to a bad guy. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your effort in helping this world, Innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They are crashed into the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say a fallen star makes for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes. They would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insights on the impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology, though I feel like I could make an educated guess. Nevertheless, sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too. Do you know about geology as well, or astronomy perhaps? I know about astrology, and this all sounds so very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on the mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like to help. That is very kind of you. I know. Oh, fucking. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods and it floods us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you, and with you, Miss Alethea. Great. I did not know that, Guilford. I've never read... No, that's not true. I might have... actually, let me double check. Have I read a Terry Pratchett book? Because there's a chance that this is a no. But it's not a 0% chance. You know what I mean? I might have read Hogfather. I can't remember. But I know I didn't read Discworld. If I read any, it would have been Hogfather. And I know I probably should read Good Omens at one point. Discworld is the series. Yeah, that I do know. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Oh, is it? Okay, maybe then... I have to still finish Hyperion. I'm very bad at reading books. I like to just put on an audiobook, but Spotify only has a certain amount of hours you can listen to per month. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended firmaments. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting! Oh? Oh, Rez, please continue. I'm very curious. Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. What makes this... Oh, hi, Banana Hammock! How are you? Tabaxi Child? Hello? Hello, I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, miss? Oh, Saltburn, huh? Saltburn, huh, Banana Hammock? How you feel about taking a bath after that? Melina. Rez, wait, where's Rez? There's a cat girl. Rez, where are you? There's a cat girl. But Melly is fine. It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me fun new ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink. Oh, interesting. Congrats on being broken then, Banana Hammock. I'm doing good. It's really fucking hot where I am, and I don't have AC. You don't need to pay, but I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. It's hot as sin. No AC is unacceptable. My building is just old, like from the 70s, a time where my area was more milder. None of the buildings out here really come with AC. It's about, high of 29 Celsius today? I don't know if that means anything to you. You seem maybe like a southern neighbor. I don't mean like deep south, I mean like as in United States. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. Now I can accept a drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. Alright, we said... Brain specifically with... Oh yeah, no, you can't go near this one, Rez, she's 10. Bukakin, so kinda like our friend Carolyn. She, her detective. Chaotic Good, the Star. Ah, so you understand when I say that it was a high of 29 and I have no AC, that I am dying. That I am miserable. I am a miserable, miserable fool. Okay, so the star upright... I read all the arcana for these characters, by the way. The star upright means hope, serenity, inspiration, insight, and spirituality, but reversed means crushed dreams, insecurity, despair, dejection, and exhaustion. Yeah, well, I had a full work day. I'm gonna have another full work day tomorrow. I might call in sick, maybe. Depends on how I'm feeling. Oh, I thought you were talking about Terry Pratchett's daughter. Not Death's granddaughter. Mort. Mort. What a name. Okay, hold on. We had... We're gonna be making Sparking Nebula again. I need to look at my infusions, because I think they said Thunder Sage. Thunder Sage with one, 2, 3, please. And 2 of this one. Wink. In we go. I love that the apprentice is just named Mort. And some new, fun, and sweet ideas coming right up. This is perfect. I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands. Okay. Oh, he's back! He's back! Our little edgelord. Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there. I suppose I'm stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately, one that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why we're communicating telepathically right now. We are? No. Who the fuck are you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you can stop cursing at the child. Detective, stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you for one trinket. One of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through a castle without stealing a single thing? Oh, look at the sick clock. Here, thought the place might like it. Ooh. Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But it is wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Do you? Does the tavern want to guess what it is? An oversized stamp or a frying pan? It's clearly a clock game. What do you guys want to pick? Because I don't care either way on this one. Rez, now would be a very dangerous time to pull up that catfucker clip, huh? Frying pan it is. Thank you, Gilfer. You're not even remotely close. But she is right. That part looks like a handle. That's the pendulum. Do you think if you're frying eggs in this pan, they would take a bat-like shape? I really doubt it. It's a wall clock adorned with hungry bats, one creature of the night, telling time to another. I know. I'm fully teasing, Rez. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. It seems to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? This will do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps her promises, I shall prepare you a drink for now. One moment, let's see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. I'm assuming it's going to ask me for some charisma drink. Yeah. Which is the Spoken Heart. 1, 2, 3, please. Come on. I Andu. And yeet this to the customer, please. I know you want it for the record. Politely, a drink. Did I accentuate the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at now, thank you. I did think of becoming a musician, and now I'm here. Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Do you feel bad now, Zephyr? And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So it can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding, I can count. It's been 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies, and the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot to avenge. That makes sense. A classic adventurer's tale. Right? I basically speedran my origin story. I've got dead parents as my motivation, and a detective career just to make sure I can help other people. Yeah, can someone please adopt this child? Child for adoption? I have an adoption center suddenly? Because people didn't help you? Exactly, but it's okay. It made me into the adventurer I am today, and I like who I am. Detective Konyan. Nya. Doesn't it make you sad? No. What's your origin story? Yes, Zephyr, what is your origin story? It is far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know. Okay, what's your name? Blaze. But she just called you Zephyr. That's my middle name. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from. Fine, it was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Yeah, absolutely. What was your origin story, and was it villainous? Did she kill you? Obviously not. Not so murderous, then. She would have if she had caught me. So she didn't. No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she put in my path. Only the dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle is very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale from 1 to your parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? In the middle, I suppose. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all thanks to my remarkable perceptive gifts. And your help. Anyway. I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief? Obviously. Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely? Forget it. I took the cape, along with whatever gemstones I could find, when I heard her approaching her chambers. Do we really believe that origin story? Quickly, I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I had made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know, sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passageway that led below the pond through the earth, and to the summit of the Witch's Peak. Almost scared this strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. That seems harsh for a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Who can say? Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that cloak? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of the hallway that stretched on forever. Then how did you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. Right, this seems like a Shadow the Hedgehog kind of dude. Real question, though, for chat. Which Sonic the Hedgehog character do you play as if you have the choice to pick any of them? Just a question of curiosity. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? Its label described it as blood from the very first vampire. Mike. Mike? Mike. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the cloak must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It will look great in my tavern. Indeed. That sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you were caught. But it wasn't. Thanks to the innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. It seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Did you think you might die when you took the quest, I mean? It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable, such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes. It was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire Melly, would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had... You've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery, just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. His face. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. The cape droop is very good. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can extend it further or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go and find them for your cape and my notes. I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetective. Right? Then Mike. And Mike and Kyle are the vampires. So you've got Rhea Frostgrip. Well, Kyle's real name is Alphonse Louise Frédéric Duquette de Song. Then you've got Fable Verifinia, Carolyn Petoniak, Blaze, Alithia Anwar, Jade, just Inigo, and then Detective Melina. Melina might be young, but she's already an aspiring detective, and probably smarter than quite a few of my customers. She's a sweet and curious kid, despite her parents meeting an early, tragic end. It's exceptionally hard not to like her, and it seems not even edgy rogues can resist her charm. Wait for me. See you soon, innkeeper. See you soon, Melly. And that will be my day. I think... No, we can keep going. Who am I kidding? If there's a good raid target, we'll go now. I can wait a little longer, honestly, actually. We'll keep going. Crossroads of 3, third of the astral moon. I wish there was stuff to click on here. I wish it was interactive. Oh! Good morning. Good morning, Melly. Good morning, Blaze. What have you both been up to today? Oh, you know, dilly-dallying and such. I was not dilly-dallying. He was. It goes so well with the brooding. Sounds like a wonderful morning. Can I offer you both something to drink in these early hours? Yes, please. Can you make me something smart and sparkly? Can do. You know, what is this? Oh, it makes you faster. Smart? And sparkly. I will wait until the sign goes away for our daily Andu pets. A fresh brew of smart sparkles. Thank you. This is just the right amount of sparkle. Happy to hear that. Blaze, what can I get you? Nothing. All right. So, has the cape found its way back home yet? Yes. The vampire was thankful, if melancholic. It seems to have awakened memories of old woe. He seemed pretty excited to me. He should be. It fits him well. Almost like it was made for him. It was very interesting seeing a vampire in person. His fangs were shorter than I thought they would be. It me. Gilfer wants to pet me. Gilfer wishes there was a redeem where you could pet my Muppety head. I expected them to be the size of a colossal saber-toothed tiger's fangs, but they were much tinier. A common misconception. Yeah, shucks. Where did you find him? At the local Gaia temple.
Quote 103. Ask him how big his wiener is. His wiener, at Father Lifefish.
Father Lifefish. Oh, that was from our D&D game. It got split in the middle by a fallen star. That sounds morbidly interesting. It was. I overheard some priests say they're thinking about rebuilding the temple around it because it looks kind of cool. And people like to sting temples. They do. They very much do. When I remember when Notre Dame burned down, I was very upset. And then, fun fact, Ubisoft actually helped in the reconstruction because their model of the Notre Dame was so accurate to the actual temple from one of their games that they were tasked to help with the reconstruction. Isn't that fun? The vampire was traveling with a really nice dwarf and a holy woman of Cassiopeia. They were asking to see if the priest knew anything about the star rain. Did they? No. I could have told them that 2 days ago. But while we were sneaking around and listening in, we overheard the strangest conversation. Turns out Aletheia, that's the cleric's name, found out that one of the priests was actually a woobling ooze in disguise. Scandalous! I know, right? Yes. Ubisoft is with the AC series, they've been very, very historically accurate. Look, banana hammock, it could be worse. It could be the company I work for. I can't mention it out loud, but you know the one. It's in the game. I know, right? But in the end, it was all okay. The others forgave him and he promised to try and become a real priest. Apparently, he really loves the humidity in the temple. They all hugged and everything. It was very sweet. I was really happy we can see that from the shadows. We? Me and the mysterious and quiet Blaze. He's my new associate. I'm no such thing. It's great to see you two working together so closely. You make a great duo. We are not a duo. Thank you. How did you find the right moment to give Kyle his cape between all those heightened emotions? The water solubility of the first assassins. We didn't. She got caught. I thought one of the pillars would be big enough to hide behind, but it wasn't. It wasn't a pillar. It was a tall vase. I felt very well hidden when Alethea suddenly asked me if I wanted to stop hiding now. She was paying a lot of attention. I think she noticed me from the very beginning. She's so cool and smart. Did you ask her about her investigation? I did, but she said it was too early to share any insights. Even when I kept asking, she wouldn't budge. So I asked Master Smith Frostgrip to tell me more about the temple's architecture instead. Did you know that its altar was built from a 1,000-year-old oak? I didn't. That's fascinating. It is. She also told me that I have to work on my stealth, that being small isn't going to be enough. I think she knows from experience. Better not tell her that. Better not. So, are you going to work on it? Yes, Blaze is going to show me the ropes. Is he now? Have to. She'll get herself killed otherwise. He's a softie for kids. Oh no, his redeeming quality has been revealed. That's a very dramatic way to look at things. But also very nice of you. Yeah. So, would you say your investigation was a success? Kind of. We got to see how clueless the other investigators are and returned the cape to Mr. Vampire. We didn't find out anything new about the stars. And I didn't even get to see any monsters. I was hoping maybe some would have fallen from the astral sea and I could have studied them. A dangerous if very exciting dream. Mostly a foolish one. You think so? Have you met monsters before? What kinds? Do you have favorites? What were the first ones you met? Did they try to eat you or be your friend? Of course, I've encountered monsters before. They've been a part of my life for many years. The shadows are full of them. Really? That's scary. Of course it is. So the first monsters you ever saw were shadow monsters? No, they were much worse than that. If he says spiders, he's my new favorite character. What is it? Can I have a drink after all? The words aren't flowing easily. Of course. Same as last time? Yes. Let's see if I can find something sweetly charismatic. Yeah, the one charisma drink I've got. Please and thank you. Tippity tip. Tippity tip tip. And away it goes. A drink, just for you. Thanks. How is it? Fine. That means it's perfect. So, where was I? Right. Shadow monsters. Back when I was younger, I had just joined the Shadowbanes and was eager to prove myself. It's said there are great riches far in the depths of the Gravelmac, a dangerous mountain range in eastern Fizoa. Hidden treasure troves full of precious gems and gold, and I owed some debts. Hoping to find some jewels, I made my way there to the darkest of its crevices. Guarding its depths were creatures no one should ever choose to face. Bleak stalkers straight from the Twilight Chasm. Hideous creatures that have every right to be associated with the Nightmare Realm. They typically feed on rocks and gemstones, but they seem to think bones have the same general consistency. I wasn't able to harm them with my mortal weapons, so I distracted them with some of the gems I had managed to pocket earlier. It was a close call. I will never forget their twisted antlers and beak-like snouts. They sound kind of cute. They were not cute. If you say so, maybe one day I'll encounter some. Pray you never will. No thanks. Okay. More quest. Oh, they almost done already? Oh. They're sticking around for... Oh! Hello, welcome back. Innkeep, hand me a drink, will ya? Coming right up, Carolyn. Any preferences? The usual. Something strong and powerful? Exactly. Strong and powerful would be this one. I wonder how high I could pour it from. Oh, that is the max height. Nope. There we go. Okay, maybe we don't... So this isn't a cat girl res, but does that still do it for you? Ta-da! A drink. You have a messed up definition of strong. Strength lies in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah, and yours needs a prescription. Say, Innkeep, you got room in your neat little book full of recipes for one more drink? Sure. Got one for me? You bet. It's what my baba used to drink back in the day. My adventure reminded me of it. Sailor's Courage. Oh my. Oh my. Right now none of the characters do it for me. If I had to pick one of the characters, though, probably Jade. Alethea isn't terrible, but I would say Jade. Blaze is too much. Zephyr's too much of an edgelord. Thank you, Carolyn. So, since you're here in my tavern, unharmed and in somewhat good spirits, I'm guessing you survived your encounter with the Wyvern Chimera? Yeah, I am no better than a man. I did, obviously. Congratulations. You encountered a chimera? Oh, you encountered a chimera? Sure did. Lived to tell the tale, too. You were the chimera. You were the chimera. Both. Cool. Are you a beast slayer? I am, though this time no beast was slain. I'm Carolyn. You? Melly, the greatest detective in the whole wide world, and this is my assistant. Your assistant got a name? Your assistant got a name? Malachite. I see. So, Melly, you're interested in my chimeras? I'm interested in everything. Chimeras especially. If you like, I'll tell you that sneaky innkeep and your punkin crime over there, how I outsmarted one. Yes, please. I would love that. Wait, do they change his name every time? They do. Every time he says a different name, they change it. Interesting. Well, alright, strap in tight then. Our friendly innkeep here sent me on a quest to collect some saliva for the wyvern chimera in the Quag mangrove. It's the key ingredient for vampire sunscreen. That makes sense. The issue is the marshlands the chimera's home turf. There's no way I could outfight it in its own domain. So I went the road of trickery. My Baba always said all chimeras she encountered enjoyed some good subterfuge. I ain't really the brainy type, so I thought even if I failed, it might be entertained enough to help me anyhow. Needed to pick a clever approach, of course, so I did the only reasonable thing to do in this situation. I talked to a mouse. A mouse. Found one in the local marshland, offered him a bunch of cheese if he agreed to help me out. Was pretty easy to convince. Why a mouse? Everyone knows chimeras are full of mice.
I am no better than a man, laughs, at AliQT314.
Everyone knows chimeras are afraid of mice, dummy. Exactly, though I thought if it was scared, it might use its 3 brains less. So I dressed up the mouse in the best wizard regalia I could find and made myself invisible. You can do that? Not usually, but the innkeep's drinks come with some great perks. They do indeed, though I don't recall granting you invisibility. Yeah, invisibility might be too strong of a word. But with the wits I got from your drink, I remembered something. Chimeras have a hard time discerning between different shades of green. Ooh, I think I know where this is going. Got quite the hand in camouflage, so I figured I'd put it to good use. I gathered some underbrush, sticks, and leaves to make some glue from tree resin spit. Spit? Everything holds better together better with spit. Remind me to use spit at the next family reunion, then. Let me jot that down. Sure thing, kiddo. So I put it all together into a cloak of camouflage, put some mud on my face, and was ready to go. So, dressed up in camouflage, the mouse and I, unseen, approached the chimera. It was resting near a muddy stream, and 2 of its heads were in a deep discussion about the sanctity of canon compliance. What kind of heads did it have, besides the dragon one, obviously? Classic lion and snake head combo. Of course, all of them heard us approaching. First they seemed curious, but then all 3 of them froze up when they saw the mouse. Little thing looked mighty tall with his improvised wizard hat. I stayed right behind him, making his footsteps sound heavy. My camouflage seemed to work. The different shades of green and brown made me blend into the marshy landscape. From up close, I could see the chimera trying to hide its fear as the mouse drew near, so I started the show. The mouse, or me, said same thing at that point, loudly announced that he was a great wizard, and he had come to collect spellcasting ingredients for his plane-switching spell. He was prepared to fight, but was willing to bargain if the chimera valued its life. To underline his great power and everything, I even made him float on my invisible hand. Luckily for me, the chimera was more than ready to take up the offer, though it did briefly argue with itself on whether fleeing was the better option. The snake wanted to fight, but only until the mouse growled, or I growled, one and the same really. So the great mouse mage stated his condition in no uncertain terms. 1 bucket of saliva, and in return he would leave the chimera in peace forever. Helped a lot that he could summon the bucket out of thin air. Briefly lost my sanity when there was more in-creature arguing, but finally the chimera agreed. It filled the bucket with plenty of saliva within a disturbingly quick time frame. Did it Hawk-Twa spit in that thing? I regret saying that out loud, that's fine. Happy to have avoided any monumental violence. Have you not heard of the Hawk-Twa girl, Rez? The mouse wizard and his bucket of valuable chimera saliva floated away. No, 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 fuck. Wait, have you seriously not heard of the Hawk-Twa girl? Promising that he would keep his honorable word. What an incredible ruse. See, then you know what a reference I'm making. I am a child of the internet, Rez. Leave me be. Guess I got some of my Baba's brains and charm after all. More than some, it seems. Let's not get too carried away. Once we were out of sight, I had to keep up my own end of the deal, of course. After getting out of my camouflage, I thanked the mouse. I gave him the enormous amount of cheese I had promised him. Yeah, I know what it is, Rez. I'm not stupid. I'm not born yesterday. I may be youthful, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm sorry. What? No, I haven't, and I don't think I want to know. Wouldn't that much cheese be way too heavy for a single mouse to carry? Turns out the mouse was actually a wizard after all, had some sort of dimensional pocket he could store it all in. Disappeared with the cheese and just left that its ridiculous hat with me. Bid me farewell before I could ask him why he hadn't said something sooner about the whole wizard thing, you know? Ah, a typical mouse in a wizard hat, I see. I prefer the detectives, personally. Me too. Afterwards, I thought I was in the clear, when suddenly I felt something breathing heavily right behind me. When I turned around, I was looking right into the scaly eyes of a wyvern chimera. Apparently, it had wanted to know where the wizard would take his leave so it could move to a more secure spot. Thought I was about to be smoke, but apparently, Baba was right. They do like a good ruse. So it wasn't mad? No, it was amused, impressed even. In return for making its week, it let me live and left me with some strange words. Strange words? Stranger than a talking dragon head? I mean, what kind of dragon's head? It's kind of... Oh, I mean, that's kind of what dragon's heads do, right? Yeah, they are so little they have to sit on the counter. They're adorable. Not sure, but they do typically speak in prophecies. Prophecies? That's what it said it was giving me. It said, hope will fall and hope will rise. A hero will tether its final tread, burying the past and keeping the dead. Sounded like a bunch of BS to me. How blasphemous. Didn't say it was real, but why do they gotta make these things so cryptic? Ain't no one got time to interpret this kind of stuff. This is, Malachite is his current name. He is a rogue. A, Wind Echo rogue. Here he is. He's 25. He is a rogue. He is our brooding rogue type. Our edgelord. That's the thing with prophecies. No need to interpret them. You'll realize exactly what they mean soon enough. What hero do you think it was talking about? No clue. The Sebastian of this game. Why you gotta go and make things so complicated? I see the way you... Oh, wait. Fuck. I need to go listen to the song. Please hold. Actually, no. We're gonna put it on. We're just gonna put it on. Hell yes, he said welcome back. That's the way it is. Cause life's like this. I was learning how to sing this when I was in this is Canadian classic. Chill out, what you yelling for? I'd like you the way you are when we're driving in your car and you're talking to me one-on-one, but you've become somebody else around everyone else. You're watching your back like you can't relax. You're trying to be cool. You look like a fool to me. Tell me why you have to go and make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else gets me frustrated. Don't mind me. I'm just jamming. You fall and you crawl and you break and you take what you get and you turn it into. I find you fake it. No, no, no. No. Oh, good God, Rez. Casey, is your dad still awake? Cool. Come on. I was enjoying my song and now I gotta do... The Chimera agreed. It filled the bucket with plenty of saliva within a disturbingly quick time frame. Did it, hawk toi, spit in that thing? I don't even know what I want to do with that, in all honesty. I don't even know what I want to do with that, in all honesty. Okay. Okay. We're gonna keep going. No, Casey, I'm not explaining that to you. I need someone to have a semblance of innocence here. And I refuse to say the words out loud. No, she hasn't. Rez, let her maintain her innocence. You can DM me about this. You are not DMing Casey about this. Casey, it's sex stuff. I bet it's you. I ain't no hero. I think you might be, Carolyn. Oh, no. Oh. I'm so sorry, Alex. You know what would be very heroic of you? What? If you brought that saliva to Kyle the vampire, I'm sure his happiness about finally being able to walk in the sun again would be extraordinary. Too lazy to go yourself. My domain is merely my tavern. You're much more likely to run into him. Fine. Might as well. Guess I owe that leech a thanks for providing me with this strange adventure. Did you have fun? It was... fun? Yes, I'll admit it. It was fun. Just wish I could tell my Baba all about it. But you make a good stand-in. Keep. Thank you. I try. Now, any of you happen to know where I can find this vampire? Can I just Urban Dictionary this later, Rez? Last saw him at the Gaia Temple. The priest might know where he went. Cool, then I promise you, I will just Urban Dictionary this myself. I know where he wanted to go. I overheard him talking about it. Care to share? I want to trade it. The information, I mean. For what? Can you teach me how to use a greatsword? That's it? Sure thing. Right now? Is right now okay? I've got the time. It might take you more than one lesson, though. That's okay. I've also got time. It's a deal, then. I'll show you the basics, and you tell me where to find the vampire. Yippee! That is, if your assistant is alright with that. Don't care. Not my circus, not my monkey. Okay, kiddo, let's go. And Keep, can we use your front yard? Of course. Go wild. Will do. Consent is key, friends. Are you coming too, Mel? No, I'll stay here and have another drink. Okay, you can join us later. I can't wait to learn how to fight. It'll be so helpful for your future adventures. Innkeeper, do you have any quests that I can go on after this to practice my sword and stealth skills? Not yet, but I'm sure something will come in. Be patient. I promise I'll have a quest for you soon. I can't wait. I'm going to destroy any challenge with wit, stealthiness, and giant swords. I know you will. But first I gotta practice. See you later. I like her ambition. I like her naivety. Some would call it optimism. A waste of time. Delusions get you nowhere. You would know. Another
profanity.
Oh, hi Daniel. The Chimera agreed. It filled the bucket with plenty of saliva within a disturbingly quick time frame. Did it hawk toi spit in that thing? What a cursed clip. You guys, I say the stupidest things and then you hold me accountable. No, the innkeeper has no chill just like I would have no chill, and I think that's appropriate. Another drink, please. Same as before. Sweet and all. Coming right up. No. I will not count that. It's a clip. You can't ding me on clips. If you guys could ding me on clips, I would never be safe. Oh my god, Ren, you would come back just in time for that. If she don't hawk toi, I don't talk to her. I love you, Ren, so much. I love you so much, Ren. Oh, no. That's Ren's. We can make that a quote, but that's not a clip. Yeah, I'm not accepting that clip, Rez. Fair warning, that will get deleted. We can make it into a quote for Ren, but we are not turning it into a clip.
Quote 72, I am always fast, wait, at Z47HR45.
Oh, I should probably change that to Martin Rolls Nat ones. Marvin, not Martin. Some sweet optimism for my most pessimistic customer. This is sweet enough to make me optimistic for future drinks.
Quote 107, if she don't hawk TUA I won't TAWK at Rendout.
Well, that's certainly how that went. Wow, I'm proud of myself here. You should be. Let me... Oh, I don't know where my quotes management is right now, so I will find it later. So Malachite. Just leave me to my pondering. Got it. I cannot blame TTS on that one. Can't blame TTS for that. Oh, he's been pondering literally all day. Got it. Oh my god, look who's back. Hiya, Innkeep. Hiya, Fable. I'm so happy to see the tavern looking healthy again. And you too. I'm sorry it took me so long to check in. That's alright. I hope the last 2 days weren't too hard on you. No, not at all. I was just very busy. A bunch of the Ashen Grove's trees got knocked over and I spent a lot of time rescuing and leading group therapy sessions with the local wildlife. And of course I had to check in on all the nearby settlements too, see if they needed help with the damage after all of that. Did Uncle Dragon make it? Yes. The werewolf settlement took a bit of a hit, but everyone made it out okay. Mr. Dragon was making emergency soup when I arrived. I think he's a stress cooker. It's very nice of you to check in with everyone. I had to make sure everyone was okay. I used up a lot of my healing salves, but that's what they're there for. I'm not happy I had to use them, but I'm glad I was prepared. May I request something? Go ahead. Do you maybe have a drink in your repertoire that could assist someone in a situation like mine? Your drinks are powerful. I'd like something that would make me tougher while also replenishing my social energy. I think I'm all done with helping out now, but a drink like that would be a real game changer in case something like this happens again. I don't think I have a recipe for that yet. But don't worry, I've already got an idea. Ooh, but even without such a drink, I'm sure people would be very thankful for your presence. Well, they weren't mad about it, at least. Though, I sort of feel like people aren't really as concerned as I thought they'd be. When I saw the stars fall, I thought for sure the world was going to end. Yes, I recall. You were right that it wouldn't, of course. But I thought that people would be a little more freaked out by the lack of a night sky. But everyone just seems to be okay with it. I asked one of my sisters about it and she said, "Who cares? Some wide-eyed adventurer will surely put them back at some point. Let's worry about replanting these tomatoes." I don't even know if you could put them back. You can never put back what's lost. But you can always replace it with something new. I'm not sure that you can replace the stars or if you should approach loss that way. It's all a matter of perspective. I wouldn't mind a bunch of trees up in the night sky for a change. Right. But it would still be much nicer if some things would just stay the same. They never do. Heck yeah, look at that. Timer's done and I can cuss again. I'm just happy everyone is okay. Did you check in on Carolyn yet? She should be hacking my terrace to pieces outside. I did, outside, on your definitely not hacked up terrace. Just out of curiosity, do you own any wood glue? It was nice to see that she's okay too. I was a little worried that she would just leave and never talk to me again. So it was nice watching her train Melly with so much enthusiasm, and to catch up a bit, that too. She tried to rope me into their greatsword training. Good God. That was the end of my drink. Did you accept? I'm not really a sword kind of elf, but it was fun to watch her teach Melly. She's very sweet. Indeed. And I was just relieved to see Carolyn doing all right. And she was relieved about Mr. Dragon. And about you, I'm sure. Maybe. To celebrate our well-being, despite the absurdity of this world, how about a drink? I would love a drink. Can I have something agile and swift? I still have to make my way back home later, and I could use some speed for that. I'm sure I'll find just the right thing. Wait, so what's this new drink that I've got? 1,000 Winds. I need like a bigger glass for this. We're gonna do the Swift Strike for now. Come on. Pour. Hi, Wimp! How are you? Wimp. Oh, I can do one more. How are you? How's your evening going? How's the heat? Although I know you live in a pretty chill, like surprisingly cool area. And Yeetus the Drinkus? Swiftly and quickly, your favorite drink. Thank you. Your drinks are still the highlight of my day. She makes the best drinks, right? They're okay. Really? Do you actually think that? Or is it a thing where you just don't want to be nice? Some people seem to do that a lot for some reason. They taste good. As good as things can taste when you're, me. Well said. Thank you. By the way, I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Fable. I'm an elf and a ranger, and I come here a lot. How was D&D? They're also an incredibly courageous and capable hero. That's not true. Not yet. I'm working on it. Being a hero, I mean. Why? Because I dream of adventure and all the wonderfully exciting things it can bring. And I want to help people. Why? Why not? I'm Malachite. Oh, you're Mal. I mean, Malachite, obviously. Melly just talked about a Mal, and she said they, or I guess you, are very cool and her new friend. She sounded very happy about it. We're not friends. She just won't leave me alone. Oh, okay. Then why do you spend time with her if you don't like her? That sounds really mean. She keeps following me. Oh, I love RP sessions. I'm actually leaving one of my groups, my Wednesday group, so that I can just have more me time. But I am going to miss the roleplay, honestly, because I do love my character. And you take her along? Not by choice. I don't know you well enough to judge the truth behind all this. But I think you should be honest, with her and with yourself. Honesty goes a long way. I also believe that thing in Zoford could be fixed with honesty as well. You mean the missing familiar? I heard several familiars are missing, actually. And I believe with so many mages and familiars present, someone is bound to know something. But maybe they're just scared to face possible consequences for their honesty. Sounds like Zoford is going through an eventful time. Okay, so these two go together now, and so I'm going to move this one over here. A little more, please. That's very fair. I'm like, we're doing, what, 3 weeks to exit my character out of... No, how many weeks left of the month is there? We don't play on the last week of the month. So the last week we won't be playing, but all the weeks before that is the lead up to me leaving this game. Thank you for letting me know. I'll keep an eye or two out for future developments. Zoford isn't very far from here, is it? Not too far. It's in eastern Fizoa, and is, to my knowledge, the biggest harbor town the Republic has to offer. I can only recommend its many summer festivals. Pretty fireworks. Why, does it sound like something up your alley? No, not mine, but... Melina is seeking her first quest. Maybe this could be something for her. She needs to practice her skills outside of a risk-free theory. Good idea. I'll see if I can reserve it for her. Sorry for asking, but first quest? I thought Melly just turned 10. Isn't that a bit young for quests? No, I was a similar age when I ventured on my first quest. The one with the horrifying nightmare creatures? Yes. Oh, that's sad. No, that's cool. No, I think that's a little sad. Children shouldn't have to face such danger that early. Why not? It's always there. Might as well confront them with it while they're young, so they can accept its existence in their lives. Oh, is this going to be the ship of the game? It's hard to do, and I don't love leaving D&D behind because I don't get to play it very often. But I'm also not in love with the game just because I don't find that there's a lot of room for me at the table. And I'm just having some I do really need the time, especially between all the streaming that I do, which I don't feel like is that much, admittedly. I only stream 4 times a week. I could stream more. Shh, Gilfer, I just can't read. Leave me alone. But it is really hard to do, and it's kind of sad, but I would also like to work more on my writing and redoing my portfolio and adding new pieces to my portfolio. I have a game I've been kind of slowly working on on my own time, that would actually really challenge my ability to write, because I'd be writing parts of it in Japanese. Hi, Slugma, how was the rest of RimWorld? Did I die? Have I died yet? Heck yeah. I didn't die, and I took someone out? I'm sorry it's you, Ren, but that's very funny to me. Why did I kill Ren, by chance? There's a corpse that looks just like me. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Am I a doppelganger? Am I infected with something? That's an insane thing to say. Yeah, I should be pretty upset about it. Just because the world can be horrible doesn't mean we should confront children with the fact as early as we can. It's already bad enough that us grown-ups have to deal with it so much. Why should they just accept it if we can make the world a better place for them instead? I mean, when you were on a quest with, and I quote, horrifying nightmare creatures, weren't you scared? Wouldn't you have preferred to not be alone?
It builds character.
A character that thinks we should put other kids in miserable situations? Sure did a lot of good for you there. Oh, didn't understand. Damn, Wimp! Damn, Wimp! Wimp doing... Yeah, hold on, it's actually... Hold on, I'll grab it. It should be that?
108. Llama
Yep.
was watching and I was peeing over his shoulder, at Wimp Dork.
I love that. Yeah, I'm on Firebot. I'm not 100% switched over to StreamerBot.
I refuse to give Marvin the satisfaction of having that on me yet.
Weren't your parents worried to death about you?
You got enough rumors to make a quest yet, innkeeper?
Not yet. Give me another day. People are so busy talking about or ignoring all that star debris, they're losing sight of the important things. Like feeding me new information.
Is that very nutritious for you?
No, but it's fun. Me in real life, honestly.
In that case, the fun I can provide in a day is running out. Unfortunately, the horrors of this world do not stop chasing me, nor anyone else. I shall take my leave.
Good luck. See you around with less horrors, I hope. Now I'm worried. I don't know. He hasn't been in here all night. About Malachite or Melly? Both. Are you really going to send her on that quest?
If she wants to go, but I don't think you have to worry about it that much. Zoford is a beautiful city with a very low crime rate. I think she can handle a couple of rowdy familiars.
Oh, he is not asleep. There is your answer, Slugma.
And I doubt she'd be going alone.
I hope not. There's a little worse than being alone when you're scared.
Very true.
Are you scared of anything?
Bad Yelp reviews.
I don't think you have to be scared of that. You make the best drinks in all of Asteria. Hell yeah, Llama. There was an 18+ chat up in here. Correct. I hear you're telling Wimp that they've got a huge schlong. This is the kind of chat to share these kind of thoughts. I mean, you should have seen my last clip. Good God. They should be proud of their massive schlong. That is some big dick energy. I think as long as you like my drinks, I'll be okay. You've got my 5 stars in the bag. Hi, Daniel. I would ask what you're afraid of, but... Big schlong. The answer would be everything? Is it? Yes, but I'm working on not letting my fear stop me. I might not be able to avoid feeling afraid, but I can always just do things when scared. Rather than not at all. Maybe. That is still a terrifying thought. How do you handle situations you're afraid of?
I used to have a terrible habit of just walking away from the things that scared me, but... with the right people by your side, staying becomes less of a crushing weight on your shoulders. You realize that even if things aren't perfectly comfortable, they're still worth experiencing.
That sounds lovely. I've never seen friends of yours around the tavern before. Maybe you should invite them over sometime.
Perhaps, though one of my friends is sitting here right now.
Where? Are they invisible? Oh, you mean me? That makes me really happy. Also, it makes me feel pretty bad for having to go back home. Don't worry. Go home, fix the many things that worry you as long as you come back. Always. I'll see you tomorrow, Innkeeper. See you tomorrow, my friend. Feed my child. Sweep my tavern. And lights out, baby. This should put us next day. Perfect. Which means we're gonna save. Okay, good. We're gonna save. And we'll probably raid out because it's already 9:30 and I have not had dinner again. Because I am a responsible adult. Huzzah! Okay, so, but yeah, and also Thursday we're gonna be starting Toonstruck. And then if no one does another 100,000, channel bits or whatever it is, channel reward points, we'll go back to Hollow Knight soon. But alright, have a good evening, everyone. I will see you sometime soon. Hasta la bye-bye.